So it looked like Asia Wilson, close friends, is definitely taking.
It looks like Asia Wilson's close friend is definitely throwing some shade. Did you catch what just happened? After Caitlin Clark was named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, one of Wilson's friends took a shot at her online. But this isn't just about an award, it's much bigger than that. We're diving into the explosive drama that's rattling the WNBA. From secret social media campaigns to accusations of racism, this has it all. Trust me, what you're about to hear will change how you view women's basketball. Caitlin Clark's college season was nothing short of legendary. She led the NCAA in scoring with an incredible 27 points per game and earned the Naismith College Player of the Year award. Her popularity skyrocketed, and fans couldn't get enough of her electrifying performances. Caitlin Clark hit another milestone when she was named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. It should have been a moment of celebration, but
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires and goes! She hit it!
celebration, but not everyone felt that way. Clark had an outstanding rookie season and has already earned numerous honors for her skills, but the backlash came fast. Asia Wilson's camp immediately made noise, arguing that Clark didn't deserve the award.
WNBA sensation Caitlin Clark has scored numerous honors for her skills on the court, and now she can add another title after an incredible rookie season. Time's 2024 athlete
Didn't deserve the award. Can you believe it? Even WNBA legend Cheryl Swoops and Washington Mystics owner Sheila Johnson jumped in, claiming Asia Wilson should have won instead. Every time Caitlin achieves something, there seems to be a chorus of voices in the background, saying, "What about Asia?" We saw a perfect example of this just
Every time Caitlin does something, it's always somebody in the background. Well, Asia this, well, Asia that. And we just seen a good example of that twice this week alone with WNBA legend Cheryl Swoops and Washington Mystics owner Sheila Johnson.
The backlash was swift and strong. Fans noticed how these comments seemed to dismiss Clark's significant role in growing the game. Here's where things get uncomfortable. Some critics suggested that Caitlin Clark only won because she's white. They downplayed her incredible achievements and the undeniable impact she's had on women's basketball. Both Swoops and Johnson, two influential African-American figures, made it clear they thought
African-American women stated that Asia Wilson should have won that award. In so many words, it is kind of mind-boggling to me that people really think that Asia Wilson helped deliberate and bring the WNBA to where it's at today.
What's really shocking is the attitude that's being pushed, the idea that Asia Wilson, despite her undeniable talent, somehow single-handedly brought the WNBA to the level it's at today.
Asia won an award based on stats, merit, and performance. Caitlin won an award because she is white in a black league. Sounds like diversity, equity, and inclusion. Maybe you're too woke. Affirmative action is bad. You should only win awards based on merit, not.
See this narrative gaining traction. But the drama didn't stop there. As soon as the award was announced, social media exploded. Dolores Jordan, a close friend of Asia Wilson, tweeted that
Stated the WNBA media downplayed every other MVP candidate all season to give Asia the award unanimously. But when Caitlin wins Athlete of the Year, everybody, feel a type of way about it. They definitely.
and inclusion at play, instead of awarding Clark for merit. Her post ignited a firestorm, with many critics arguing that Asia deserved the award instead. One person even pointed out how the WNBA media had downplayed all other MVP candidates.
We know who really did that. And the person who really did that won the damn Time Magazine award. I don't get why it's so hard for people to understand this. Why is this so hard for people to kind of get what is happening here? Caitlin Clark did what she did because she was awesome on the basketball court. She brought up viewership, and no disrespect to Asia, she just did.
But when Caitlin won Athlete of the Year, suddenly, people were upset. Let's take a closer look at this. Dolores Jordan's comments weren't just casual opinions, they completely undermined Caitlin Clark's accomplishments. She ignored the massive impact Clark has had on the WNBA, and that's a huge issue. The person who truly deserves recognition in this case is Caitlin Clark, who proved herself with undeniable talent and dedication, and she earned that Time Magazine title. I really don't get why it's so hard for people to understand this. Caitlin Clark earned her success because she's amazing on the basketball court. She boosted viewership.
Balled out, bro, as a rookie. She had one of the best rookie seasons of any damn rookie in the WNBA. I'm pretty sure she's going to give Asia a run for her money this upcoming year for that damn MVP.
TV ratings are skyrocketing, social media is buzzing, and much of that excitement is driven by Caitlin Clark's electric presence. Let's be honest, when you compare the impact Clark's had on the league to A'ja Wilson's, it's not even close. And as far as talent goes, Caitlin's skills are extraordinary. Her no-look passes and long-range shots are unreal. She set 64 records and holds the single-season assist record. Saying she doesn't deserve her success? That's just flat-out wrong. Caitlin Clark had an incredible rookie season, one of the best in WNBA history. I'm sure she's going to challenge A'ja for the MVP this year. But here's the craziest part, the drama with Time magazine is just the beginning.
And then, next thing, as soon as Caitlin Clark's Nike deal gets announced, and that she's getting a signature shoe, A'ja Wilson goes on Twitter and goes on an entire, 4 or 5 tweet rant about how she'll never get the recognition of
with the WNBA's old guard, and things are about to get even messier. This isn't the first time A'ja Wilson has taken shots at Caitlin either. Whether directly or indirectly, Wilson seems set on turning Caitlin's rookie season into a nightmare. In April, Caitlin signed an 8-year deal with Nike worth up to $28 million. Remember that moment? It was huge. But right after the announcement, A'ja Wilson went on a rant on Twitter about how she feels she's not getting the recognition she deserves. Wilson's reaction caught a
already knows I've got my signature shoe coming, but I'm going to go and enter the Victim Olympics right here and make people hate Caitlin Clark even more. Make certain people turn on Caitlin Clark.
Which left fans confused. She even hinted that Caitlin only got the deal because of her race. Think about that. Wilson, who already has her own signature shoe, seemed upset about Caitlin's success. It felt like she was trying to turn the situation into a victim narrative, and in the process, making people dislike Caitlin even more. Fans weren't holding back either. Many called Wilson petty, envious, and ungrateful. It felt like watching a star player score an own goal. As for her,
Nike hasn't produced one ad or commercial featuring Clark since she turned pro, and despite a signature shoe being part of Nike's agreement with Clark, it may not be released until 2026, according to sports business reporter Ethan Strauss. He reports Nike wants to prioritize A'ja Wilson, and it fears the optics of giving a rookie a signature shoe before an already established star who just won league MVP for the third.
As for her sponsors, they've stayed quiet so far, but you can't help but wonder if they're privately concerned about the drama. Here's the twist, though. Nike, in an effort to avoid upsetting Wilson and other prominent black players, reportedly stopped production of Caitlin Clark's signature shoe altogether. Since Caitlin Clark turned pro, she's only had one ad or commercial, even though a signature shoe is part of her deal with Nike. But according to sports business reporter Ethan STW, that shoe might not come out until 2026. Nike's focus right now is on A'ja Wilson, and they're hesitant to release a rookie's shoe before an established star like Wilson, who just won MVP for the third time.